The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
Striding forward now is the DH, Felipe Aguilar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Batting 7, first baseman.
Now to the plate, Connor O'Doul, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to the Coliseum right after this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Rex. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tommy Brewer, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Bottom of the second here with no score. 3-1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Now the payoff pitch home. Skied into straightaway right. Pena moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 6, catcher, Bobby Perkins.
Striding in for Oakland, Bobby Perkins, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. The 1-1 is laid off of down and in. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken below the zone for a ball.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Now the 3-2 pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Now at the plate, Antoine Lawton. Perkins, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for Oakland. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. At the plate, Michael Sands. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. One and 2. Here it comes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Now batting, Clay Anderson, and the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The next 3-2, and he sends it the other way toward right center. Okada is in pursuit. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Hunter White.
Digging in for his second at bat, Hunter White. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He'll try again. 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Okada. 2 gone.
Up next for Seattle, second baseman, Stephen Treadwell.
So coming to the plate, Stephen Treadwell. He drew a walk his first time up. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Ground ball left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average is dipped below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
Standing in now, Matt Davis. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Alejandro Rosas. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Number 47 is there, and he'll bring this one in. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Stepping into the box, Marshall Kemp. Late that time for a strike. Here he comes again. 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Standing in, Austin Lefebvre. He flew out in his last at bat. And the 2-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. Tapped down the line, but it gets foul. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. A's are gone in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, number 47. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Digging in, Jesus Pena, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Stepping in, Felipe Aguilar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Santini. One ball and 2 strikes the count. The 1-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. To his right, O'Doul, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Right fielder number 15, Nate Okada.
Now in the box, Nate Okada. 1 out, nobody on. And there's ball 2 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Line towards center field. Davis is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mike Rex.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter. Mike Rex comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-2. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the second deck and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
In now, Tommy Brewer. 1-1 pitch, a curveball that's right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And that's through for a hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Bobby Perkins. And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
White into shallow left, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Connor O'Doul, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box, Michael Sands. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box now, Clay Anderson. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. 7 in a row. Flat out dominant, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Antoine Lawton. To 2-2 now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Alejandro Rosas will be next. Three-two pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Grounded down. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And that's through for a hit. He takes the turn and heads for second.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Digging in to try it again, Alejandro Rosas. The 1-1 is a ball below the zone. Now a soft liner to the right side, but foul. Popped him up. Anderson in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, third baseman, Marshall Kemp.
Ready for another chance, Marshall Kemp. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Lawton, the runner at second with one away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Austin Lefebvre. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Sands. And that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Hunter White. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Lawton has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Stephen Treadwell.
Digging in and looking for more, Stephen Treadwell. He singled his last time up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
The center fielder, number 1, Matt Davis.
Riding in once again, Matt Davis. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here now the 2-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And this one's in the dirt. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
That was definitely a two-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Grounded to third. To his left, Kemp. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, number 47.
Digging in once again, number 47. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. To first. Lawton moving to his right, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready once again, Brandon Santini. Now the payoff pitch home. Slow roller back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Right fielder number 15, Nate Okada.
Ready for another shot now, Nate Okada. Line down the left field line.
But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen, a foul ball.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the 2nd casualty of the inning.
Up next for Oakland,
Mike Rex will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Two out, nobody on. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Again, a 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Next for Seattle, Jesus Pena. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. 1-2 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Stepping in, Tommy Brewer. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Time to focus here.